We heard rumors when Chris Christie was being considered during 2012 as a possible running mate for Mitt Romney that some people thought he was too fat. It just so happens one of those people appears to have been Mitt Romney. This is a bizarre story out of the Atlantic Wire. And according to excerpts from the book Double Down, Mitt Romney seriously considered choosing Chris Christie to be his running mate, to be his vice presidential candidate alongside his candidacy for president, but didn't, in part because Chris Christie is overweight. This is so bizarre. The Washington Post got an early copy of the book, and it points out that in not so subtle ways, the Romney camp was considering Chris Christie's weight to be a significant issue. Here's a quote. Romney marveled at Christie's girth, his difficulties making his way down the narrow aisle of the campaign bus. Watching a video of Christie without his suit jacket on, Romney cackled to his aides, "Guys, look at that!" Christie actually got fed up with the treatment from the Romney team. According to the book, he said, "I'm tired of you people," after a speech at the Republican convention. "Leave me the blank alone. We can only guess what that blank stands for." We really shouldn't be surprised by this. If Mitt Romney bullied and cut the hair of a kid he perceived to be gay when he was in junior high or high school, I am absolutely 0% surprised that Mitt Romney might laugh about Chris Christie's weight.
Yeah, not surprising at all. I mean, to be honest, I think it would have been a much better decision as a vice presidential candidate. And do I think the weight would have been too much of an issue? Maybe for the president himself, to be honest. But as a vice president, no, I don't think so.
That's interesting. So why is it that there's less pressure on the vice president not to be overweight than the president?
Well, you're not really voting for the vice president, are you? I mean, you're voting for the president. And I'm not saying that an overweight person can't be a good president. I'm just saying that we know, historically speaking, that they're less likely to be voted for.
When you say that you're not really voting for the vice president, I'm hearing you say it doesn't really matter who the vice presidential nominee is. And I would have two words for you, Lewis, and I'm sure you know what they are.
Sarah Palin.
Sarah Palin, exactly right. I mean, Sarah Palin was in great part responsible for taking down the the potential McCain presidency.
I guess that's true. But I feel like that's an extreme scenario. That incompetence level is very hard to find, even in, even in our political system. That is just beyond incompetent.
We have an awesome bonus show planned for today. When this show ends, there's a whole other show which you can watch or listen to if you're a David Pakman Show member. We're going to talk about a 7-year-old in a Ku Klux Klan costume. Is it a form of child abuse? We will talk about a Bigfoot hunt that goes bad. And we will talk also about Brazil admitting to having spied on U.S. consulates in the past. Does the U.S. have any right to complain given what the U.S. has been doing? That's all coming up on today's bonus show, davidpakman.com/membership. If you're not getting the bonus show, you probably have no idea what it's like. I mean, just, logically speaking. So you should sign up, davidpakman.com/membership. A lot more coming up today.